What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Let's piss off the GT3 wheel, and let's bring on the nicely dusted OG wheel. Hope you're all well. Matty boy, welcome in. There's a few things I'm not liking about the new update from the YouTube studio. There we go. I feel like I might need to adjust my steering wheel at some point. I do know I need to bring this, what is it, down? Forward just a little bit. There we go, that feels a bit better. Now we got a seat rail on the rig. Also, the camera will be coming down a little bit more. Yeah, I'm trying to work out a lot of things in regards to the full setup. But yeah, here we go. Friday night, what do we got? We are doing an Alfa Romeo challenge. For those that aren't aware, obviously you're all hanging around here at the moment. It is Group 4, Yas Marina, and we are going to use the 115 or the 4C. We'll be on the 115 and see how we go. But do remember, we do have the Rocker Bra on until the end of the month. Who knows? It might come back. Might come back in 2026. Give you guys another couple of months to chase that. But yeah, everything should be working. Seems like it is, which is good. But yeah, here we go. We'll put this one on the big screen for you. Only Pepsi Max is, well, it's the only Pepsi is what the actual wording is. But I still think it's pretty funny. Oh, this might be the new spot. I might have to change. There we go. That might be it. Just a little bit further back. Also, the foot cam will be disappearing for a little while. I'm still trying to work out a heap of things going on camera-wise because the speeds on the PC are fully maxed out. So I'm trying to work out for that one. Whether this one I set as my BRB and then the foot cam comes back. I don't know really what to do at the moment. But yeah, let's get into some racing. There shouldn't be too much going on. We will change our car. We'll jump into our old... Where'd it go? Here it is. Our 115. Do we have another... Actually, let's have a look. Oop. Category. So, we have the 115, which is cool, and then we have the 4C. There it is. I see it. I sees it. But ideally, I'll use the 115, and then you guys can pick. Actually, I'm going to put in a poll as well in regards to next week's community stream or community race. Just give me a second. Oh, that's tight to get out of. Just give me a second. There we go. Bring the poll in. See how it goes. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Still trying to... Yeah, this is a very old... This is an old livery that I did a while back, Matt. Yeah, this was probably one I did, or I'm going to say... I'm going to say I need a bigger screen for all of this chat stuff. I definitely know what I'm going to be doing then in regards to all of this. Yeah, I'm probably going to say the black and chrome, that's early days, this one. This is probably, I'm going to say this was probably March is when I built this one. You can definitely see I've done the Ks in it. 216, oh, you probably just can't actually, looking at that. 2,618 kilometers we've done in the 115. What legend cars are hot at the moment? I think the E-Space is back, isn't it? E-Space, I got several of them. Oh, the Scooter Pikes Peak. The GT1. Might get that tonight. We got that already. Ooh. Got that. Ooh. Definitely want the F40. Got a few challenges I want to do in regards to the F40. But let's get into it. Hopefully we can gain a few followers across both platforms tonight. 500 is the goal for both. 50, what is it? 500 for, yeah, so we're 96 away here on YouTube, and we are 27 away on the old Twitch. Racing parts. Okay, I'm not going to do this every time, so let's go back to the garage. Hopefully we can actually build up our Sir, as we copped quite a belting on Monday. And I do apologise to everybody about what's been going on. Yeah, 404 error not found. For those that understand that lingo. So yeah, it's been a journey, Matt. It's been a journey. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for joining in. It's much appreciated. What do we got here? Thank you all very much for the couple of likes already. I want to go backwards. I want to go forwards. But yeah, there's a few things coming for the setup. So yeah, I do hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Hence the hat. Try and get those antlers sitting nice and high. So here we go. Let's jump in. Let's see how we go. Yeah. Geez, the power cut it received. Whew, it's like 160 horsepower. I forgot to look at the ranking boards. So everybody's in. So Pencil and the Citroen. Everybody's a Citroen pretty much this week. It's pretty standard. Robbie Bobster's back. He must have moved up to Queensland already. Hopefully we catch him in chat soon. He'd be rusty. Good to see he's doing the Alpha challenge too. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. NSX, Ferrari, GTR, NSX, G70, NSX, G70. It's pretty disappointing. Let's see how we go. I had a look. What was it? 206. Look, if we can do a 210 in the 114, 115, sorry, I'll be pretty happy. No, looking at that, probably if we can at least finish without any crashing, will be grand. Whoa. Give me a second here, buddy. Daniel, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Oh, that's because that's probably on charge. That makes sense. That makes sense. Perfect. 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 Welcome in, Dan. Hope you are well. I do apologise about the week. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Geez, it doesn't really want to downshift the old 115. Oh, this is probably the only reason why I don't like this track. A lot of things wrong with it. Oh, how wide can we go with some of these? Because I have seen that Yas is actually not too bad with its penalties. I hope everybody's well. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Really? Welcome in, bearded Kiwi. That's pretty, that's annoying. Even the downshifting. Yeah, yeah. That's annoying. That's annoying. Let's see how we go. I have not done, this is pretty much, today is the only time I've actually done any racing on this particular track for the last, since its release. So it's been, what, a week and a half? Using this steering wheel from what we are used to, it's a bit of a challenge as well. Tom, welcome in, legend. I actually jumped on Wednesday, I think it was. Wednesday morning to check your time. Not bad. Not bad. Jeez, are they touring at the moment? Yeah, that's probably not going to go down too well with the kids. A text message come in. I was trying to work out where I was from. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you all again. But yeah, I reckon with the Montreal track, I'm pretty sure I can cut a good second off my time. Notice that more and more troubles. Like it can get like that. It can get like that. Oh, this sweeping corner is not ideal, is it? Robbie, welcome in, legend. Good to see you again. Are we serious right now? Where was the... Oh, man, that's disgusting. I just saw your time there, Robbie, and I wondered if you'd moved. I wonder if you'd moved. Actually, I didn't quite see. Have you done a lap time here on this one, Tom? If I did, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I don't think... As much as everybody loves Yas Marina, I don't honestly think it is a very good track. I'm not a fan of it. I'll get your message in a minute, Daniel. Was it a 22.3 at the race? Or 22.5? 22.5 is still pretty good. And I've just seen that iRacing has just had Adelaide Street Circuit added, which I'm just like, ooh. The high revving shifting is very, very poor. No, mate. Don't move yet. We've had some issues with our real estate. Oh, that will be fun. That would be fun. Real estate agents, arseholes, all of them. There we go. Oh, I said 212 would be the aim, and we've snuck it in. Is that the agent you're buying from? It's a shame you couldn't get in earlier. Who's the agent you've gone through up the sunny coast? I'll message him and go, hey, what's you? Why are you not allowing Robbie to move in? Selling with, yeah, that's a bit annoying. Very annoying. You know what you do? You threaten them with going with someone else, and they don't like it. Why? Because every house has got a money value for him or her. I'm going to say it to him. No, that's right, I had a penalty there, so I might be able to sneak into a 210. That'll be pretty cool if we can do that. This whole high rev downshift shifting is a bit off-putting. That track's sketchy. No way. Could have been in the 210s. What's your time now, Daniel, on Montreal? Yeah, I think I can still probably sneak a good second off that time. I know I can push into a 21. I've been watching a few of the big dogs in their qualifiers. Shouldn't have cost you that much. Is that for photos and open homes and everything? I'm gonna say that's $6 for the media package. Oh, that's very wide. I'll get your message in a minute there, Tom. Yeah, see, I know guys up here. They put that all into their commission. They do it all part of their commission, all the media packages and everything. So it's like really not paying anything. There we go. 210s. 210s. Actually, let's save that so we can play around with it a bit later. Yeah, it's all about hitting those points. It's all about hitting the points, unfortunately. Like, looking at this, 27 and 7. Yeah, so there's definitely, we definitely can sneak into probably a mid there. This one. So where's that put us? Definitely not quick, by all means, because it is an old car, and they have pretty much removed any sort of ability with it. But $6 for a media package is insane, ridiculous. I would have at least thought with the media, yeah. Going back to what I was saying, I think some guys in Queensland, I know, they do commission in the media as the as their pitch. So it means that the seller's not having to, the seller isn't having to fork out big money at once. But don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Yeah, I would have thought that's what would have been the issue with your timing, just a little bit rusty. That's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be breaking record times here. A 210 right at the end. And this is the issue though, because everybody's been jumping in with the Citroen, because the Citroen just needs to be nerfed. It becomes the greatest car since sliced bread, which I think is an absolute bucket of pus. So you haven't completely packed up your house yet, Robbie? How I understand that. But thank you, all 18 of you currently watching. Absolute legends. And away we go. I reckon I could probably leave that at about 3, and we'll drop. Yes, if you haven't, go smash the like on this, or subscribe on the Shorts channel. It means we can build that one up. I think there's 6 subscribers on there, and it's at every 2 days there's an upload on that, in comparison to, or at the moment there is, in comparison to on here. Oh, we got Smush. Whoa, it's a heap of us taking it wide. Oh, gross. This is our first race, Radeon. Thanks very much for joining in. It's a pleasure. Good to see you in chat. Oh, Smushy's lost it. The only issue that I'm not liking about it, Radeon, is you can't high rev downshift, which is a bit annoying. But so far so good. I just qualified at a 210.8, I think it was. So not too bad. Look, if we can move up into top 10, that'll be epic. Let's go. It's definitely quick because the Aston up ahead was Will catching him. Obviously not so much now with the penalty. Yeah, I think that's a silly thing. It's like you can rev out with gears, but you can't really. Oh, yellow flag. Mix 69. Yeah, 69. But oh, he's taking a bit sideways there. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy going on my head. Oh, did we pass somebody? Maybe not, I don't know. Top 10, let's go. Oh, Lux with the 4 seconds. What time do you usually kick off, Radio? I feel like there's half a second in what I've just done. Build me crack. Mate, that's not an ideal name to have. There's kids that play at this game, mate. Ah, yeah, so in a couple of hours. Ah, yes. This is a straight. Again. Oh, I got a bit sideways around that corner. So hopefully we can gain 2 positions here. One from Mr. Snrub and one from Lux. Oh, 3 positions. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, Mr. Snrub with the Aston is pretty quick. See, that should be a downshift there, and I can't downshift. That's annoying. And then you realise, Dan, you don't have notifications on. Okay, so we know 209.6 is achievable. Probably not, actually. Because we are in a race and there is a lot of other factors. Yeah, if we can finish in a top 3, then we'll change car. Is the Alfa the only one that... Yeah, thanks, mate. That's appreciated. You've got half a second anyway, mate, and you want to get argy-bargy. Calm down. It's definitely not too bad in the slip, the old Alfa. Oh no! Oh, got a bit sideways in the rear. You wait, people are going to complain. What the hell's going on there? My mate just pushed him out of the way. It is. It does feel very clean over the curbs. But this shifting, this downshifting in the red line is, or high RPM is not ideal. Yeah, it feels very clean though over the curbs. Is the Alfa the only one with this rev issue? This downshift rev issue? Oh yeah, I just saw it. Obviously General wasn't happy with something that yeah, that just shows me that we're back to the old Simcade BS. Yeah, I could see half of it. We'll have to have a look at what the actual the barging about was. Yeah, it's annoying. What, they think we're going to break the server by not having the ability to, or having the ability to downshift quickly. It's a silly fix. Silly fix. Alright, Tom. Thanks very much, mate. Pleasure having you in chat. I'll get your message in a minute, ready on. Yeah, the P1. That's where it should be. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Oh man, this upshifting, this downshifting thing's a bit annoying. Yeah, the annoying thing is with the Radeon, I play around with it all the time, and it still moves down for some weird reason. It's like you've always got to downshift as you're braking. Jeez, yes, Group 3. Oof. Just seeing that come through now. Oh, someone's restarted on track. Oh, I thought Ghost was going to Ghost was going to reappear. Yeah, bro. You can't smash the downshift at high RPM. Annoying. Not bad. P9. Not bad from, I think it was a P13 start. Up a few positions. Yeah, I thought something was going wrong there too. Especially when we're doing qualies. But it is. Very stupid. It's like, it was never an issue. It was never an issue. And then someone in PD's like, let's just remove it. Let's stop having people being too good at the game. We're going to remove it. Well, it looks like luck. Oh, fastest lap on the last lap. Not bad though, not bad. Oh man, I should have got tissues. Should have got tissues. But I do appreciate everybody popping in, especially with how we've been the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But yeah, I was like, is it maybe I need to go back to my other wheel? Dock my other wheel. But yeah. But yeah, we're slowly making adjustments for everything. Let's go back. See, I don't understand. I move up 4 positions in the race, and then my DIR goes down. Makes no sense. No sense. But yeah, give me a quick second. I'm going to run off. I'm going to get some tissues so I can blow my nose. I've got like this nostril being just a pain. So yeah, give me a brief second. Have I got the kicking boots on? No. I've got the what do you call it? The chicken socks on though. Let's jump in. We've got another couple of minutes. Do we use the 4C or do we use the 115 still? That is the question. I think we'll still stick with the 115. We'll see how we go. Should really have given this wheel a bit of a clean. See how we go, but let's go. You got the old auto drive on there, Daniel. Oh, forgot to put Ghost on. Yeah, see, I don't understand why they would get rid of the downshift like that. Absolutely silly. It's like Fanatec with their GT3 wheel. Why is that not on L2 R2 buttons? That's why I got to resort back to this round steering wheel. I don't like it. Aeroplane. Oh, aeroplane. Oh, what an airplane. What an airplane. What an airplane. No, airplanes are stunning. But I hope you've all been well. Hope you've all planned well for Christmas, because that's coming. That's coming very, very soon. What is it? 13 days. Still got a little bit of shopping to do on my end. Trying to work out what to get the wife. Oh, that's clean. A 208. Get out of here. Get out of here. A 208. 208. 837. God damn. God damn it, Phyllis. Yeah. Where are you planning on going for holidays? There we go. Managed to jump over old Matty in his Genesis. Group 4 Genesis. That's an interesting choice there, Matt. One thing, if you noticed it when it was sitting here when I was being right back, I got my phone on just so I can see how many likes we've got. It's annoying that they've changed it all. It's annoying. I've got this bloody itchy nose. It's an interesting choice, Matt. It's an interesting choice. But the goal now is to get into the 207s in this. I've got a bit of work to do, but if I can sneak into the 207s, I'll be pretty happy. Oh man, I was meant to change that. Save that replay. No. Where does that put us? 11th. 10th, 11th. 10th, 11th. Pork pie. Doc Evil. Let's go, Matty. Who else? See what we got. We got the heist. The fact that that's actually a pretty cool livery on the on Damo's 115. But the fact we've got the heist and Jin Ya Ninja. That's right. He jumps into the streams. Jumps into the streams. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Where's he starting? I didn't even see where he was. Didn't even see where he was. Where is he starting? Where is he starting? He's starting last. Interesting. Interesting, mate. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 behind us. The zigzags of the polyphony. Okay, that's cool. See how much better he is. See how Damo is. I have no idea where that is, mate. But it sounds good. Especially if you can catch fish. Especially if you can catch fish, that's always the goal. I look forward to actually having that when the kids are a bit older. You know, weekends away where we go we do a bit of the fishing and the camping. I'll happily do camping. I'm not going to do the whole caravanning thing again, because that was not bad. Look, I ended up getting to a point where I enjoyed it, especially when we were in hotter areas like where was it? Early Beach. Oh, there's a wall there. Way too wide. Damo's gone. Wonder why he left. Woppler, he's the next target up. Do you guys want to see? Just answer me this. Do you guys want to see a bit more like one-car challenges at least once a week? I know we're going back to 2 streams next month. Yeah, next month. But at least one of them we do like a one-car sort of a one-car challenge. Woppler's gone very wide. What happened to almost rear end there? Just changed colour. Lost all the black. Yeah, pick a non-meta car, and we just do a challenge to try and see if we can get to a top or podium finish. So 1 to 3. I think it'll definitely vary up the streams a little bit, just so it's not just, you know, a one race wonder. That's a tongue twister and a half. One race wonder. Oh, we've got it. One race wonder. Oh, these guys are fighting it. Windflowers. About to take his half a second. Oh, 3 seconds, and he's not taking it yet. Pushing him. Scared him, I guarantee you. Scared him. Three seconds is a huge penalty. You might as well call it a day, mate. You're going to drop to last. Fight it out, boys. Does this guy need me? Does this guy need me to tighten my boots? Nizam, welcome to the Pit Crew, legend. Thank you very much for subscribing. Oh, that's going to be very wide. That's alright. I'll take half a second over what Windflower just did by giving himself 2 seconds by not braking. Hope you're well, Nism. It's funny, actually, looking at all the channels that I know. Almost got boot time, almost at the tight of my laces. Oh, that's a bit wide. Pete, welcome in, legend. How are we? I'm pretty sure you're a Pit Crew member as well, aren't you? You subscribed. Pete's come in from Couch's stream. That's where I've seen him before. This upshift, this downshifting is doing my absolute head in. Sorry. Just allow me to bash my gears as I go into a corner. Should be a 2 second and then the 3 seconds. Thanks, boys. But yeah, it's actually interesting though. Like, I know everybody has their little, all of their little channels and how they have everything. Track limits are the worst. Especially on, actually no, the track limits aren't on Montreal, it's the punting people out the way. I haven't been too bad on here, to be fair. I haven't been on too bad on here. This is only our second race on this track. So we're not doing too bad. We're trying to see how we go with the 155 all night or the 4C. So we might jump into the 4C soon. Probably one after this lap. But this downshifting is... Why? Who actually thought that would be a good idea? I don't understand it. So what did you go from? You would have gone from what, an S down to what, Pete? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, there's a wall there. Yeah, that's interesting indeed. Especially to be like going over them but then losing. Yeah, I think there's a big issue happening at the moment with SRs and even DRs. SIRs and DRs as we call them here. Here we go. Coming into the last lap. Can we cut? See, like what? Like why is that a track limit? But I could go very wide here, sit that wide, and not get limited, or even do the same around this corner. No sense. We'll go wide here and not get anything. I'll get really close to the wall here and not get anything. Yeah, I do appreciate everybody. 17 of you watching. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. 22 likes. Wow. 20 likes before the 1 hour mark is insane. I need to work on how to try and get something happening. So whether the screen or an emoji or a GIF where, oh man, really a 1 second for that? That's a bit harsh. First time I actually cut it bad. Something happening when we hit 20 likes and then 50 likes. Of course, this guy is going to try and dive bomb. Mate, there's no point trying to even attempt to dive bomb. See, like, I won't get any penalty for here. Maybe for the wall. See, no penalty. Like, what is going on? Whoever just recently subscribed, thank you very much. 406, let's go. Can we hit 410 by the end of the night? Maybe. Well, let's have some Pepsi Max. So P8 is probably the best we've gone so far in the 115, and Damo calling it a quits. RP White, welcome to the pit crew over on Twitch, you absolute legend. Thanks very much for joining in. I do need to, I'm trying to work out if I put a pre-roll timer on my video, on my stream. Even though I mostly stream towards YouTube with everything, I'm just trying to work out if that's something we do. Oh, Doc Evil's already gone. Oh, Pete. It's come through now telling me you just subscribed. Absolute legend. Well, welcome to the pit crew as well, mate. I'm just trying to work out what I'm going to do when we hit memberships. Do we do like pit crew supervisor, pit crew executive, like those different levels as we go through those times and those ranks and everything else, and then change it from pit crew to just an executive member once you hit sort of 12 months. But let's go again. Or do we jump into the 4C? That is the question. 4C in chat, if that's what we jump into, or 115 to stay in the 115. Excuse me, I got a burp. There we go. But yeah, again, I appreciate everybody that comes in, follows, subs, all those good things. Absolute legends. Yeah, 4C or 155. Because that was race number 2 in the 155. Yeah, I gotta sort of, I'm trying to understand it all. But looks like we'll stay in the 115. Yeah, the fact it gets 195 kilo bop increase in weight is ridiculous, and then drops by almost 100. Was that 116 horsepower? Is ridiculous. But it's huge. I have to say, Twitch lately, since being consistent, has started to really take off with viewership, and I do appreciate it. Like, I seriously do. I did not really expect Twitch to take off at all with its viewership, but as we've been coming into, I guess Christmas, it's been actually quite good. I don't want to slide out too much going around that corner, which is probably my biggest thing. Do we have someone unsub? I'm pretty sure that's at 207. And then it's gone back down to 206. It's probably Nassim. I never understand that. How we just lose subs like that. Disappointing, but it is what it is. Whoa. I was just briefly look and I'm heading somewhere where I don't want to head. Also, to those over on Twitch, I do stream over on YouTube as well. If you wish to have some ad-free viewing. So you're more than welcome to come over, subscribe. Notifications on, because I do multi-stream to both YouTube and Twitch. Oh, that's very close. Very close. Not like it matters anyway. We got 44 seconds. Like, even the other thing is too, like, looking at this, we got, you know, second, third. If we jump on the brakes now, you've almost got to, like, time it correctly. Let me see if I can do it with this corner. Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to, that old that whole downshift when you're not on red line, because that is absolutely disgusting. Why anybody in Polyphony thought that was a good idea is beyond me. Well, who we got here? We got Phil McCrack, Surfing Your Mum, and Woppler Smudge. And then, because no one saw my message earlier, there we go. Don't think it's really going to matter when I'm starting. It looks like probably 13. Okay, and we've got Damo again. Adzi I've seen before. I should have said, hey, how you going? And looking at this, most people this week have tried the old Montreal track. Looking at a lot of these SIRS. Is Yas GT3 still the pick of the choice? By the looks of it, for the next week's race. We might stream till probably about 11:30 tonight, I reckon. Go out wide behind Mr. Shrub. He's in the RCZ. That's an interesting choice. Actually, did I play with the brakes? I did. Wappler is gone to sleep. Unless he's doing a last the first challenge. Which is always a good challenge to do. Oh, someone's hit the wall. Oh, smudge. That's going to leave a mark, mate. It's going to leave a little bit of a smudge on the old ego. Dad jokes, eh? Dad jokes. Jeez, what's screaming up behind me? Ah, standard. Yeah, cool. Well done. Well done. Oh, don't even wait for someone. That's cool too. That's cool too. You know what that means? Tighten your bootstraps, ladies and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. Like, there's no need for him really to try and attack on that corner. He was already in a fast car. Like, he could have caught up in the straights or wait till we got through that chicane. But it's pretty standard. Nobody knows how to drive in most places, or even in that aspect. That should have been wait for a mate. What are you doing? Just waiting for a mate. Up on the curb? Yeah. Where's your mate? Over there. No, he's crashed out again. Was that wildflowers or windflowers? I'm definitely starting to get the hang of the track. Hey, mister. What's up? Thank you for shutting the door. I think you should also get a penalty if that happens and you don't wait for the person, because it was intentional by him, because he pushed me, sort of pit maneuvered me out of that that corner, because we know in a real life, real car situation, nobody's just going to just, mate, your bum stinks. Let me guess, mum's asleep. Why did Wappler cut that corner like that? That's me, mate. Your bum, very stinky. Can you not pull on that, please? No, you're a stinky bum toddler, is what you are. I do appreciate all 7 of you watching over on Twitch. Much, much appreciated. So this is the thing, like, sitting right behind this Citroen, leave it alone. Sitting behind the Citroen in the slipstream was so much quicker. Oh, he's gone a bit wide. Give him space. We definitely did that. So nobody can say we didn't. Jeez, boys, you guys are going to go out dancing. But here we go. Here's Percy, the guy that pushed us off earlier. See what happens. I think he's going to line up old mate Damo. The question is, do we get the boot laces out and we push Percy ourselves? He's sandwiched between the two 115s. Oh, okay, thanks, mate. Oh, leave it alone. Mate, your indicator's not going to bother me. Why? Why? Why are they like this? Leave it alone. Target acquired. Well, target was acquired. I completely forgot about my second penalty. Push them both wide because they all got to learn how to drive. What is with everybody, man? Do they just not know how to bloody drive? Far out. What in the world was that? Mate, what are you doing? No, out of here. These track limits are absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. Do you need a smack? We'll get out of there. Well, enough. Once this is finished, I'll go and change your bum. Surely someone would have got a penalty out of all of that. Nope, someone's a ghost up ahead. Mr. Scrub. Weasel! Weasel! Wait, no, was it Weasel? Weasel. Wes. I'm just going to call you Wes. How are we, legend? Yeah, not going too bad. I have a 3-year-old that's bugging the absolute crap out of me because someone's not, someone isn't awake to be a parent. So the other one has to be interrupted during work time to go do it, to go be parents. All of them. Absolute grubs. But someone's resubbed, which is hilarious. I do thank you all. So we'll get through this for a second and we will this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Done. All right, be right back. Got an nappy to change. What's what's that, Wes? What usually tends to come out at night? Do we get it? I think we may have just snuck in. We have. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, we did. Just snuck in. How's that for timing? Super annoying. Nighttime here is obviously is key. That's why I stream at this time. So where we're starting, it looks like 12th again. Doc Evo. Doc Evil. Smudge again. Surfing Your Muffin. Dingus Mingus. That's a new one. Let's see what happens. Preparing the race, connected to the server, connecting to other players, and track prep. Interesting. Here we go. Wait for everybody. We'll see what happens. 12th again. I don't think we're going to get it any better than where we're at. But the fact we've got 3 seconds really between us and the first two, we'll say first three. German Kiwi, thank you very much, legend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for those recent subscribers too. 409, that's insane. That is insane. I'm going to get back to doing my long form content. I know I've been well and truly off with that. I've got to try and sort of plan how I'm going to do everything. But we'll see what happens. We might keep the 3-day streams. I don't know yet. I might do one during the day, just so I can hit hit some other targets, hit some other locations. Might do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is probably the better option, actually. I think we discussed this before. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be the 3 days we will go to, and then I can get into doing all of my videos and everything for Friday and Sunday. Decent in UK. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, pork pie is decent in the UK, I bet. Well, let's go. Oh, excuse me. I think I might need to get a longer cable for my headset. Yeah, after this one, we'll jump into the 4C. We'll see what Alpha is the superior. Yeah, a few technical difficulties we've got to deal with over the next, or most of this setup anyway. Took that way too good. Don't know how we managed it. Too much sauce on your brake pedal, mate. Oops, someone spun out. Smudge again. Jesus. The way that car looks, I don't think that smudge is going to come out. Look at this corner like an absolute novice. Oh, That wasn't even my fault. It was my fault. That's what I mean. Come in sideways. Uncle June, welcome in, legends. Welcome in. The grand finale of how to finish P14. See, this is silly. It's like, and now you won't even actually give me a penalty. Look, I feel like I'm slowly getting used to this whole braking situation, this downshift situation. $30 likes, you guys are absolute legends. Pit crew members or not, absolute legends. It's a shame we can't get something like that over on Twitch in regards to interactions. Obviously, you got the channel points, or as I call them, fun coupons over there. Hopefully someone up there has got a penalty or two. Doesn't look like it. Still five and a half seconds. Pretty disgusting. Just the way we hit that ripple strip, I think it just threw us a little bit more of an angle than we planned on. Hope you're doing well, Uncle June. It's good to see you. You're like everywhere. You're like deep. You're everywhere in everybody's chats. Oh, bit slidey under the brakes, under the wheels. Not ideal. It looks like it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like half the pack's right there. Very close. There's not actually a break in. A break in any of it. Because they're fighting it about, we've gained an extra second. What are we at? 409 subs. Wow, that's crazy. The question is, do you think we can hit 500 by the end of the year? I think that's the big thing in all of it. Twitch 25 away, YouTube 91 away. Far out. How we're like 0.7 of a second behind Smudge's time is crazy. He's 11th. A couple of penalties up ahead, Damo and Smudge. Cheers for that, Damo. Definitely what I needed to get through that corner. We got very close to that wall. See, it's just so off-putting. You should be coming into that corner, hard on the brakes, and then nothing. And there's just no ability to downshift. That's time there, Smudge. Surely, mate. You went that far out, you actually hit the wall. There it is. Took us time. Well, I do appreciate the 18 of you currently watching. Absolute legends. Especially for a Friday night. Jeez, if this... I'd hate to see what the G7 is like on suspension around here. It'd just be bouncy. Come on, man. That was absolutely ridiculous. Just gets a bit tail happy coming through there, which is not ideal. Just hits the edge and you just gets out a little bit. And that's I'm going to say game set match for us. P14, no progress. It's so off-putting. 3, I think, at the moment. Yeah, 3. German. And traction control set to 2. It's just this this downshifting is a bit how you go. Since they've done that update for some weird reason. Actually, I need to also increase my feedback on the wheel. Yellow flag. Who spun out? Damn, it looks like he's on a controller with how he's swerving around like that. Funny enough, actually, I don't know if you listen to them or whatnot, but I managed to get the wife into pulling in reverse, Daniel. Fan of their newer stuff, not their older stuff though. And then Dalav was another one she's sort of gotten into. Just the one song from him. Oh, we weren't close enough to pinch last place. Look at all these penalties. Penalties across the board. There we go. There we go. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Let's jump across to the 4C. Let's see how we go. Hopefully the 4C can give us something a bit more likable. I might I don't think I've got enough time. 6 minutes. The 4C in whatever livery this is. It's all good. What was the So this shouldn't be too bad in comparison to the 155, because we're only dropping 20 horsepower, but we're gaining 85 kilos. So it shouldn't be too bad. I think it should be some fun. Well, let's see. Because there's someone else that was using this, wasn't there? Is that in the yeah, there's only one other using that. Are you in the top 100 there, German? That's Melbourne. At 204, so you're still like ages. Still like 600 pages in. Here we go, you'd be right here. 20453, so there's only 2 of you. Oh yeah, there you are. There you are. There we go. The German part put me off, so I was looking for the German flag. Oh. This is definitely going to be a bit different to how the 115 handled. Feels a little bit more up and goey. It's a good time, 2045. I haven't actually touched this track since its release until today. So tonight's the first time we're properly racing on it. And I think really it doesn't matter who we sort of got to play around with. I think you can sort of look at anybody's replay and sort of go from there. At first I disliked the whole back half of the track, so the bit that we're coming up into. But I've definitely come into really start to actually enjoy it. I do like Montreal better, though. I don't know if you've done much Montreal work there, but yeah, definitely prefer that over this. But each to their own. Yeah, this definitely feels a lot better than the 155. Danny, welcome in, legend. Good to see you again, mate. It's been a while. How's your Leeds United boys going? I actually haven't really been paying too much attention to the championship this year. There we go. Thought it was quicker. Let's see if we can do it another time. Oh, I'm not going to get another time in, sadly. That's right. Are you guys still in the Premier League? Yeah, I've been following the Sunderland play, how they've been going this season. I do need to get back into my my FIFA content as well. Which my first video will be Port Vale, seeing that they've had a... I still think you can get faster without having to fudge the track limits. To Daniel. But beating Chelsea and drawing with Liverpool is good results. The $1 billion bottle jobs. Oh, we're about to start a race. I will be upgrading the quick release to a meta one. Dr. Evil in here again? Where'd he go? There he is, snuck in. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We've still got to push along pretty hard. Yeah, wow. Wow. I do apologise to not getting on earlier than I was meant to. What did we end up? I think we ended up getting on at quarter to 8, quarter to 9 in some other locations. But yeah, just having to deal with the kidlets is the biggest one, especially when we get home at like 6 o'clock. Even though I had all day to sort of set everything up, I still need to do thumbnail and whatnot, which I don't really think is going to matter too much with thumbnails, with locations, I don't think. Deep, welcome in. Hope you're well. I'll push that to a 4, I think. That's a 4. I'm going to say the guy up in 3rd, Tabby Lynx, is a cat. Interesting to see how a cat drives. The races haven't been too bad. We're doing an Alpha challenge where we're going to try and finish in a top 3 position. So then we can get, we can unlock other cars. But other no meta cars. So no NSX, even though I've made a livery for that. No G70 or Citroen. The one thing we have noticed though is how disgusting the downshift is. The downshifting on this is across all cars, I've been told. There's half a second in that. Jeez, who's coming in quick? Bye-bye. Yeah, they're not ideal. They're not ideal. I know I got them for 2 days. Now we've got Christmas coming in. We're trying to work out what we're going to do with the boys. Nope. Jesus, there was like three things going on there. I had no idea. I got Revo Rob behind us. Oh yeah, I forgot about my penalty. Thanks, mate. I don't even know who that was. Don't even know who that was. Oh, Jesus. I hope they're paying you. I hope they're paying you. Oh, saved it. Saved it. This is the thing that annoys me. Like, it sends you so far back when you're trying to write a message as quick as possible, and it just slows you down. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. Oh, I didn't realize that aircraft flew over the top of us. I guarantee it actually doesn't even move. It just sits there. And it's moving. Very cool though. It's always a damn red. Anybody that has a Red Bull livery doesn't know how to just wait. Just trying to. I guess there's really no point just racing, is there? When you're this far behind. Just trying to work out the this whole downshift gearing, which nobody asked for. Like, nobody asked for downshift gearing to be nerfed like that. This is the one thing with Polyphony. If they want to listen to their community, they will listen to the community. If they don't want to listen to the community and do their own thing, they will end up losing their community. And that is one way to do that. It's like you're trying to force us to go to titles like iRacing. Oh, 100%. It should be if you get deliberately punted, or if you come back on track like what happened to me. Who's this guy? Doc Evil. He's going backwards. What's he doing going backwards? Or you get, you know, punted off because someone doesn't know how to re-enter correctly and hasn't controlled their... He's going to Dalio. Hilarious. And doesn't know how to get back on a track and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so just don't hit that corner like that. Yeah, if you spin out, you should be forced to wait until every car has gone past. It should limit you to 30 Ks an hour until every car has gone past. So that sort of stuff doesn't happen. Another racer doesn't get absolutely punted out the way and sent to the rear like this. Because it just ruins racing. Like, if I was anybody else, I would have quit. But yeah, stuff like that, just wait till everybody, like you're already like 10th, 11th, mate. Like, you don't need to rush back out to try and get first or 11th if it's you, the dude in 11th. I'm pretty sure it's the dude in 11th. But yeah, it not only should you receive a long penalty for that, you should also be dropped a whole. Nah, probably not a whole. It should tank your sportsmanship rating, and you should, because I guarantee you, if people actually understood the rules of racing a bit better, it'd be a whole different situation. And this is why, as well. I know it's a cost thing as well, why I haven't jumped across. And this is probably another reason why I've actually been thinking about going to iRacing. So I don't have this stuff happening. Sure, this stuff probably still happens in iRacing. Accidents happen. But when you have guys that just don't know how to drive or don't have patience, especially the Japanese, it's always the Japanese. They don't have patience. It's like, just calm. So now all I've got to focus on is trying to get a quick lap time. See, that last corner is... There's no other track that has a corner like that, where it's absolutely disgusting. Let's see if we're going to get a good lap time here. Probably not. Sector 1 coming up. Is it going to be pink, blue, purple? It is purple just. Or what should happen is, if you've crashed out, you should stay ghost for at least 45 seconds. That's how I feel about it all. This aircraft just doesn't even want to make up its mind where it wants to fly. There's 2 aircraft in the air. Why would Polyphony do that? There you go, 209.7 is what we achieved last lap. It looks like old mate finished in an interesting spot. We finished dead last. So yeah, he finished 10th. Finished 10th. I don't even know how he has an SR. And yeah, sure, whatever. Save that replay. Yeah, I think all of those that have joined in tonight's stream and subscribed, much appreciated. Yeah, I'll probably actually, let's go back to the 155. I feel like it's a little bit quicker. And thank you so very much for the, was it 33 likes? Absolute legends. Here's the other thing, we should have like classic, like 90s DTM cars. Not just the same group of cars every week. That bloody downshift issue. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I also appreciate those over on Twitch as well. It looks like we've averaged most of our night, probably close to 5 viewers, which is insane. If you weren't aware, we are on YouTube, so do pop across, subscribe there if you want to. Oh, almost made it into the 7s. Almost made it into the 7s. Gone way too wide with that. What? And then you give me a penalty. What in the world? Sure. Absolutely lovely. It's going to be another red sector. Yeah, half a second's not bad. I guess we would have been 0.1 if we had have not had our half a second cruising time. Not bad though, moving up from where we were. Oh wow, that looked up and it was 20 seconds to go, and then next minute we were in a race. I wanted to save that replay as well. Well, it looks like we're not starting. We're not starting 12th anymore. Where we're pushing? Where we're pushing? 10th? 10th, and everybody looks like we got old mate up in P1 again with the Mustang. Well, let's get into it. Let's see what the 155's got. Denology with his looks like it's like a see what some of these people do. See what some of these people do. But I do appreciate all of you that have been hanging around. It's telling me we've got 17 concurrent, and it's been about 17 to 20 most of this stream, which is great fun. So can we move up? I don't think so. We've got a couple of there's one guy already in the pits. Yeah, there's been an issue there because look at the gap between myself and 10th. Look at the gap. Huge gap. That's cool. Let's watch it again. It's not even me. It's not me anymore. I don't have the Mac's Wi-Fi. Let's just hold it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see how long it goes. Safety car. Safety car. Yeah, right, Deep. Thanks very much for hanging about. Gotta love this. Gotta love it. Tires will be warm by the time this is done. Oh mate, that I said he's fast. He replies back, thank you. It's the sort of racing we love. Daniel, you're back, mate. You got. We're doing spectator mode at the moment of these highlights. Let's see how we go. The guy's name I didn't realize was Silent Stream. How many laps can we get before it glitches out? Ah, that's a cool spectator view. Oh, what? Here we go. Everybody's crashed. We might be able to pick up our... We're in second. Old man up in first. Does not realise that the race is underway. Oh, he does. Wake up, everybody! Let's race! Wow, I can't believe we got almost a whole lap through. Let's see if I can catch the Mustang. Does this still count as a podium? Oh, someone left. Steve Clements, welcome to the Pit Crew Legend. Becoming our, I'm hoping that's the 410th subscriber. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. Let's probably half a second on that. Everybody's leaving the room. Down to 12. Welcome in, Steve. Yeah, but because we did the Alpha challenge, does it still count? And we still unlock another car for that we can use. I think what we'll do is what will be unlocked will be the Mustang. That's what we'll unlock. Actually, I'll make that a challenge in a couple of weeks. Whatever. Oh, he's lost it. He has lost it. And we take P1. Whatever we come, like if we come second, we do a P. We'll call it a P1 challenge. We'll race in whatever comes P1 until we end up in P1. Dino, welcome in, legend. Good to see you. Hope you've been well, mate. It's definitely one for the highlights, this one. I say Silent Stream is in the, I think from memory it was in the Citroen. I have to say, running a seat rail has made my seating position a bit more comfortable. Rishi, how are we, mate? Namaste from India. Oh, another Indian in chat. How are we going? I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. Thank you very much for popping in. It's appreciated. Yeah, we got Deepatha, who's from India as well. She streams. Well, it's good to see another Indian in chat and another GT streamer. It's always good to see another one in chat. It's definitely not an ideal car around this track. Gee, Silent Stream just cut me by 2 seconds. He'll be coming up very, very shortly. There he is. Look at that, 410 subscribers here on YouTube. I never thought I would see that on this channel. I will be completely honest with you. I did not expect to see 400 subscribers on my Mick Goes Racing channel. Let alone 410. On the straights, this car is good. On the corners, not so much. But yeah, thank you very much, Rishi, for popping in. Are you a steering wheel or are you a controller driver? Ah, too wide. There he is. He's in the radar. Whoops, gone out of the radar now. Ah, this was all by a glitch. All by a glitch. And then our next unlocked car after the we manage this P1 will be the Mustang. So we'll be interested to see how the Mustang goes around here. Yeah, Citroen is exactly not exactly quick in a straight line until he gets into the slipstream. I can see, oh mate, if he's smart, he'll get me elsewhere, not along in this chicane. Aussie, welcome in, legends. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Been having a lot of your shorts pop up in my my feed lately. Older shorts. Gives me ideas with some of my my liveries. That's on the wall. Oh, this downshift issue is not ideal. Polyphony, like, why anybody thought that was a good idea? But there we go, P1, let's go. Wow. People are going to be like, how did old mate manage this in a 155? You got a new pair of shorts today? That's epic. That's epic. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Actually, I probably need to get a new pair of shorts as well. Proper shorts. Actually, I was in Kmart today. I should have got a couple pairs. Saw a couple of cool pairs. Wow. 1322.200. How good. Doesn't help that first lap was null and void. That was all by absolute fluke there, Tommy. What had actually happened was the lobby glitched out, and then I heard we got underneath through the back, probably almost the whole lap around, and I heard beep, and then I quickly changed my view, and then we're off, and like 8 people had already crashed. It was a Stephen Bradbury moment, that's for sure. That's exactly what that was. But we've unlocked the Mustang for that one. So we can now use that. Let's see how that goes. Actually, do we even have the Mustang? I think we have the Mustang. We do have the Mustang. But that's it. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Oh. Well, I guess that's not too bad. It's the mid-speed. I guess we'll do it. We'll see how much different the Mustang is in comparison to any of the Alphas. Settings. So only one I managed to get, even though that's not the time I've got. We managed that the quickest time we managed, Tom, was a 2:08.034 in the in our qualies, which is I think is pretty good for the 155. We did jump into the 4C. We couldn't really set off with anything too full on. But there we go. Actually, the Mustang's in the top, isn't it? NSX for Ferrari, GDR, NSX G70, NSX G70. Yeah, you won't be seeing that happening. Sorry. Not this week. Because yeah, probably what I'll do, I don't know, not sure, Aussie. Haven't really looked into any of it. The only thing that probably annoys me in regards to all of it is the downshifting. It's probably my biggest gripe. Oh, the bonnet on this is very long. It's like you've almost got to upshift to then hit the brakes, get into a high gear, if that makes sense. So it's like here. You sort of get me? Ran, the downshifting is you cannot downshift while under high RPM. So like, for example, we can make, so if like right now, obviously ignore, you can't just, all right, thanks very much, Polyphony. You can't downshift while you're at high RPM. That's come in since the new update. What we'll do, though, Tom, probably the very last race we do, I'll jump into the Citroen and we'll see what we can achieve. Sorcery in the 4C. I don't think he made that time in the 4C, but watch him. I don't think the shifting is a good... No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. Because you look at any other sort of sim, You look at, or even in real life, you look at some of the guys, they're downshifting from like 6,000, 7,000 RPM. You can damage. I don't think the downshift is a good was a necess. I don't think the downshifting was a necessity for an update. I think the biggest thing they should have done was yeah. I was spitting it out eventually. Yeah, that's my honest opinion on it. I should have said hi to half these guys. Oh, it looks like we might have a possible another issue. No. Yeah, I don't think it was a necessary part of the update that was needed. How to say that? I think the newer Mustangs look a lot more aggressive than that particular model Mustang. Of course, I'm on the corner. Yeah, you'll be able to see it now when I go to hit this first corner. You see, like you get. Here's probably not too bad. There you go. I tried to downshift from 4th. I love how that held me against the wall. That was... I don't know what that was. It's alright, Tom. Thanks very much for popping in, mate. See how I couldn't really downshift until I was in a good sort of range. You'll probably see it again coming up into this chicane up ahead. We definitely see it. Oh, someone's got a bit of smoke. So, like, probably not going to be too bad now because I was mid-gear. Oh, here he is again. 3-second penalty. Hit a bag, mate. But yeah, there's that issue. I'm not liking it. But I know there's been a few people that haven't liked it either. Oh, I'll get to your message in a minute, Aussie, because it's quite a long one. For years, you'll be able to downshift too quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Not necessarily. What sort of car you got, Aussie? Because I know in every performance-ish car that I've driven with paddle shifting, Golf R, Tiguan R, high RPM, I've been able to downshift under braking anyway. What's going on up here? There's like 3 cars that have all just... Gabrielle expected him to leave and then all made up ahead. Anonymous, I think he's got 4.5 seconds. Wow. Definitely do a livery on this thing, which I might make very similar to my Group 3 livery. Anything above 6,500. That's in petrol anyway. because diesel obviously doesn't get that high. It'd technically be just below the red line, because you've actually look at an RPM gauge or a rev gauge as like a sort of goes, this is high, and so I think anything above 6.5 in a petrol car is high. Anything above 4 in a diesel's very high. But I think too, a passenger car is far different than a race car in the way of maintenance and measurements or internal measurements. Because you think about it, like a race car probably has 2 or 3 spare engines, where a passenger car doesn't. A rebuild probably occurs every 3 to 4 months, where a passenger car would be probably every 3 to 4 decades. So obviously depending on its how much it's been driven. I take it old mate in last is deliberately slowing down, or is just AFK? Oh, gotta be careful hitting that stuff. Gotta get used to how this feels now, to be fair. The shifting on the Mustang is far, far different to the 155, sorry. Jesus. Okay, 210.8. Look, if we can get into the mid 8s, there's a yellow flag up ahead. Well, there was a yellow flag up ahead. This damn thing is annoying. Jesus, are we seriously at 38 likes? You guys are insane. Yeah, but even I think too, even like if you're going from like 250 k's an hour and you're braking down to like 100, you should be able to snap gears, or at least hold it for a brief second. You know, boom, 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 instead of going, you know, braking it, then it's like a 3 second, like really when you think about it, it's like, see, I couldn't shift down to second as quickly as I wanted to. No, I haven't driven a car with a manual transmission in years. Last time I drove a car with a manual transmission, I was like, yeah, I'd probably say, actually, I drove one for work. No, I didn't. They were all automatics. Yeah, I'd probably say be well over 10 years since I drove a manual or owned a manual car. But I drive a sports automatic. It has a paddle shift ability. But I drive diesel as well. Big chunk of diesel, big heavy diesel. Filled it up actually yesterday. Bloody $160. How good? Really? I guess too, what Polyphony are trying to do is be a competition with all those other those non-pay to play sim titles. I'm not talking about, you know, I'm not talking about Race Room or iRacing or AMS2. I'm talking about like Assetto Corsa, NASCAR. What's the other one? Assetto Corsa Evo. All of those sort of ones, I'm guessing. The Mustang is a very interesting choice around here. What are you guys' thoughts? Do we just jump into the Citroen? We just jump into the Meta? Or we jump into one of the anti-metas in the NSX or the G70? Or we just start plodding along with the Alphas? Let me know. Well, that's a 9.3, I think it was. Trying to see something. It's come through. Oh, that's what it is. What's this? Nathan? Yeah, well, it originally started off with driving just the Alphas for the night and seeing how we'd go. Take a fast one. So you reckon take one of the antis? So it was either the NSX, the G70, or the Ferrari. What one of those three would you guys pick? Never buy what? Nathan, welcome in. Welcome in to Robert and Nathan. Hope you are both well. I didn't really need to save that one. Yeah, it's like that with any car nowadays. That's actually one thing I got to do is adjust the force feedback. Now you made comment of it, Ron. All right, well, we'll do the G70. Where is that? There's my G70. There it is. Oh. Okay, we'll go to the G. Our crappy looking spaceship. We said G70. I want to do non-meta. I want to do antimatters there, Nathan. Okay, we'll just do the It's a detuned version. Yeah, we'll pull that out NSX. That's what we'll do. So the N line is the same particular make, but it's just detuned. Because I was looking at getting a Kona end before I picked the Q7. Actually, I gotta look at this. So you went a Citroen. Yeah, see, I managed 208.034 in the 155. It's not a bad time in the 155. I do feel like it had an extra half a second. That was about it. Look, we'll give the NSX a go. Oh, crap. Oh, really? They have, unfortunately. It took way too much out of it. Oh, there might be half a second in that. Yeah, what was it? It was like 200 horsepower, or 130 horsepower. Yeah, Sonata's also a bigger car. So you need to make sure it moves and be fuel efficient to a degree. The 155 needs to make a comeback, that's for sure. Ferrari. Yeah, the 458 will be pretty good, I reckon. Yeah, that's all you. There was nowhere I went off track there, but sure. And that's the thing, that's because we went from obviously doing the travels in the caravan, so I had a wild track, and I wanted to get back into Euro. So I got myself a 2016 Q7, which is, I should have done a little bit more research on that particular model because there's two different makes. There's a 160 kilowatt and there's a 200 kilowatt. And I got the 160. Silly me. Unfortunately, we're not going to make time up. But great car. It's on 21s, which is their factory wheels. Leather all the way through. Oh, way too far back. Right, ready? It's a tough track. It definitely is. It's a track that I'd rather do Montreal any day of the week. Yeah. Montreal, I'd rather do any day of the week than deal with Yas Marina. And I never liked the fact that Yas Marina was being pushed into Gran Turismo. The fact that they want to do two F1 tracks, a bit silly. See, at least iRacing put in another Australian circuit. They just did the Adelaide circuit, which was cool. Okay, so where we're starting? We're starting, say, with only Aussie. Nope, burgers in here. We have both safety rating and driver rating, right? They group them by driver rating. If people have been doing race A this week, which is Montreal F1 track, it's a sportsmanship rating, which is SR, destroyer, because everything's so tight. I dropped from an S to, what am I, to B in like no time. Yeah, unfortunately. But it's also one of those things too, Nathan, where I've sort of and ahed about jumping across and starting to integrate iRacing a little bit into my streams, but I'm not sure of how all of that works in regards to replays and all of those systems. And I can't really do the sort of videos that I want, I'm pretty sure, with iRacing. At least every week it's different with Gran Turismo. Only Pepsi Max. I haven't done any iRacing, right? I want to, but it's that whole pay-to-play situation. Yeah, we're almost there. We've had 6 subs tonight, which is insane, especially for a Friday. But yeah, 2026, there will be a bit of a change. Streams will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I have also spoken about obviously just dropping to 2 streams a week, which will be just Monday and Wednesday. But I feel Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be good. And then I'll just do 2 long forms. I'm a bit unsure what you were talking about there. 111. Oops, someone's gone very wide. Wang, sir, you can't park there. 1-1 also, you need full lobbies of gauges. Yeah, and that's probably another thing too. At least with Gran Turismo, or most of my subscribers have Gran Turismo, so I can yeah, and there's that too. Most of my subscribers have Gran Turismo, so we can hold community events, and that's why I've sort of stuck to playing with Gran Turismo. But I'm also going to sit down over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I will set up all the dates for community races for next year. Yeah, I've had guys message me, let's do 1v1 for videos. No, that's... Yeah, I don't know why there's such a delayed chat. It's annoying. I've had guys message me, oh, you should do 1v1 videos to see who's quicker. I'm like, that adds no value to my channel. I do need to get into doing... videos in regards to the community races we do. That will obviously get a bit more engagement. I feel like how Rory does his 200 lappers and whatnot. And that's what I said to them. I said, no, it doesn't really bring much of a value to what I'm trying to do as a creator. And all it shows is either I'm too slow or I'm too fast. That's all it is. Community races, they're all for fun. But yeah, I'm going to sort of sit there and do a full 10-month roster of community races and what tracks and what cars. someone sort of called it a day. This guy must live in Blacktown. And that's it. I'll do what I want. I usually let all you guys know what's going on anyway, via community post. But yeah, there will be a, it'll be from February through till November, community races. There'll be a mix between Group 4, Group 3 and Super Formula, I'm thinking. Nope, someone's got a very poor connection up ahead. The SX, yeah, very slow, isn't it, Nathan? Oh, definitely run, definitely. But community races are a once a month thing. They're not like a stream where I'm doing it, you know, 5 days a week sort of thing. Well, the goal is, Nathan, is to be Australia's biggest Gran Turismo content creator by the end of next year. Oh, Ferrari. Because GT Omega was, or is, Australia's biggest, but he's also just disappeared for 8 months. Obviously there's things that I probably won't do right now, but once I get into the sort of A+ lobbies, will be sort of lap guides, maybe, probably not. I don't think lap guides are a necessity because so many people do them. But yeah, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'll obviously do my streams. I'll do my long form videos at the end of a week. And then my engine swap videos. I got one coming. I gotta make one tomorrow. Hopefully I can, actually I might do it tonight after stream. And then I can edit it tomorrow night and have it up Sunday. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, ideally I'd like to get engine swap video up every fortnight. Oh, there's no way I'll be doing coaching. No coaching from me. The community events are for all driver ratings. We might do a couple of I might throw in there a CD only. Mate, you should be asleep. A CD only what's wrong? I think with all of it, Nathan, I think the community lobbies are important. It keeps that engagement. For the lap times, like, they are important. I don't think lap times are that important. Most people think that you're out here, you know, winning Gran Turismo World Series. But yeah, I think community lobbies are important. I bet you've done a fair bit for him, Aussie. I just wonder. I'd like to know what actually happened to him. He just disappeared. And there's no update about it either. But yeah, I think community lobbies are important. Lap time or lap guides are not, just due to the fact that there's people out there. There's people out there that look forward to doing the community lobbies, and that's why I sort of do them as a registration based. Just due to the fact that it means I can see who's put their registration in. What do you mean by that, Ron? Yeah, I like to pay you guys back with those community lobbies, because you guys support me in it all. Oh yeah, doing real life streaming can be very full on. Oh, okay. So I didn't have a child that came in. It's all good. It's all good, Nathan. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, if you guys are down for that, let me know. Like, setting up the community lobby dates, because I'll just put up a big post and a big photo that you guys can just sort of save and have on your phone, or print out and put on your work wall or whatever. I most likely will keep them as a Saturday night thing, or if you guys like, we could do it as a Sunday night thing. A Sunday night thing would probably be cool. Sort of round off the last few last sort of stream on a Sunday or race on a Sunday. Is that bar up the top full? Yeah. Oh, look, are we continuing to I didn't really want to save it. I will continue to have the Monday streams. I was talking about the community races being like a on like a either a Saturday or a Sunday. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it's from the screen. I try and keep up to date, or keep my Monday posts up to date with what races we're having for the week. Let's jump into the G70, because the NSX was pretty ordinary. Can we leave that alone, please? Because you're on this screen. Leave it alone. Because originally, I guess my goal of the channel was to do streaming plus just livery videos, but my livery's been pretty boring, to be fair. My liveries anyway. Not for watching. Riley, welcome in, Legends. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks very much for coming in. We did pretty well. We managed a P1 in the 155. Only all thanks to a glitch. But apart from that, yeah, it's just been just driving along, just having a grand old time. What are you touching? Far out, we've done almost 1,400 kilometers in the G70. Yeah, I got to straddle, get really close to the wall, don't I, on turn 1. How far out wide do you sort of you come when you're off that edge? Just leave it alone. What are you doing? All right, Aussie, thanks very much for dropping in. It's a pleasure to see you in chat. No, enough, mate. It's just, I never understand how, like, you don't get a penalty on the last corner, but you'll get one wherever that was. What are you doing? Yeah, that's all they ever are, Riley. Just a chill session. It's annoying that everybody wants to come to Yas. I'm not a big fan of Yas, but it's all for you guys. So yeah, it'll be Group 4 at Laguna, and then Group 3 at Yas Marina. So yeah, I'll get that out to the Discord tomorrow. Put in my book of things to do. I got a 3-year-old, Nathan, that just refuses to go to bed any earlier than 9 o'clock. And doesn't help too that I got a wife who's asleep. It said I still had 6 seconds to go. Because I would have snuck into the 7s. Australian Doom. Yeah, and that's what Montreal provides, is good racing. Yeah, and this is the other reason why I try and stream at night too, Nathan, is because the wife usually takes control of one child while I put the other one to bed before I jump on. No, it was the young one that had gastro. The young one. had gastro. The older one, he's actually been not too bad. Touch wood. Wherever I got other wood. Touch wood. He hasn't been sick for months. Yeah, it gets like that too. Gets like that. Ooh. Usually, when I'm talking in that aspect, it's the forehead, usually. Yeah, I did Daily A on Monday, and if you didn't start P1, it was carnage. It's like 900 cars coming right behind us here. How many cars behind us? 3.5. Who did you push off? I thought the Super Formula at Montreal was actually not too bad. Once you sort of got the hang around it. That's why I got to run Ethernet cable. Wow. What happened there? Was that a connection issue? I'm not even sure. What even happened there? Not even sure. Put a big split behind us though. Yeah, unless that was Australian Doom. Yeah, that'll be... I'll let you guys know, there'll probably be about 3... I'm looking at 3... Open the door, oh. There'll be 3 Super Formulas. I'm not going to run the F35s, because for some people they're a bit of a handful. What do you want, mate? Starlink is absolute arse, bro, when it comes to streaming and playing Gran Turismo. I did it on the road when we were traveling, and yeah, I had like every second or third stream was, unless like even on the most perfect of nights, I had issues. If you're able to do NBN, get your house set up for LeapTel. LeapTel's a good one. Run Ethernet for everything. Oh, man, this bloody downshifting, annoying. How's your demand fee for Starlink? There is no way the Mustang pulls away from the G70 like this. Yeah, I thought Starlink was the biggest POS, but in saying that, it did help us. No, I had the standard because the standard has bigger bandwidth. Rusty Shotgun, welcome in, legend. Hope you're well. I'm only in P12 thanks to a child behind me just bugging the crap out of me. I have the original PS5, Riley. I had the standard because it ran a better bandwidth, and then every time I would use it, it would sit on the roof of the caravan 90% of the time. Like my internet's 500 down, 200 up, and I pay $115 a month. Where Starlink was, because we're doing the roaming package, was $195 a month, and it was like 150 down and like 30 meg up. And I'm like, this is not happening. Why are you in bed? Yeah, I think for what I've got at the moment, it's like $115 a month. It's absolutely. The Starlink was like 150 down, 30 up, and that was on the roaming. It was arse, especially if someone was watching Netflix while I was trying to stream. The wife. I'm not sure. I've just, because obviously being I'm gonna call it a streamer, so doing this, like what we're doing now, me racing and doing the streams, obviously if you've got PlayStation, you've got to worry about in regards to network or internet connectivity. You've also got to worry about YouTube and its connectivity in regards to uploading. Obviously, I'd say that to people, and they'd be like, "Well, what's?" It's a tough one. It's a tough one to really give you a proper answer. To be fair, Riley, I think if it's just you just doing Gran Turismo, you probably be okay. That's my stinky socks. It's from yesterday. That he forgot to clean up. Your face is looking better. What you do, are you on your phone? Are you on your phone? She probably wouldn't know. But if you're on your phone, you can sort of do a rough estimate to your phone. You just do internet speed test in Google. Go internet speed test and look up, I think it's like Orca is the one I use, and if you just run that test, it'll tell you what your up and down speeds are. So yeah, you don't need to get it, Mum. Oh, last lap, let's go. 166. I think that's my quickest time. Really got to cut that corner a bit more. What's that, Nathan? Ping's not too bad. 247 downloads pretty good. Do you know if you have, you'd have the residential package, wouldn't you? I think the residential is different to the roaming. Whoa. I actually made myself, it's not even 11 o'clock yet, mate. It's just gone 11 o'clock. But I will be going, I'll be doing one more race after this. Yeah, thanks, mate. That's appreciated. Jesus, 300 a month for internet. You must earn some bags, mate. Big dollars. Jeez, that's right. You're from Canberra. I was down in Canberra ages ago. Yeah. The F1 movie actually apparently isn't too bad. I'm yet to watch it. Oh, mate, that is my go-to. That was a clean race. That was a good idea. Thanks for that. Thanks for the race. Is usually my go-to. Yeah, well done. That was a good idea. But he's gone. He must have left. It's annoying. Yeah, this is mine. I'll show you mine. Internet speed test. Okla is what it is. On the video. Put up on the big screen for you guys, just for the brief minute. So this is to my phone at the moment. So I've got to remember too that out of that, don't care. Why would they do that? That's annoying. I'm gonna pay for that, man. Are you serious? All right, just look up across the top. So yeah, looking across the top, I've got. Oh, so that's my internet speeds at the moment. So, not too bad. Not too bad. It was better than what we had for Starlink. But actually, what we'll do is we will call it there so I can get this kid to bed. But I do appreciate whoever just recently subscribed as well. I do need to add a few things for everybody that subscribes. Like a auto button. I've also got to sort out my stream deck for everything. But yeah, I do appreciate you all. That's for sure. What have I got planned for this week? So yeah, I want to get out a video Sunday if I can. Yeah, so I run an Ethernet cable. So an Ethernet cable you'll be able to get from Bunnings if you can. So I've actually gone through and wired through my house an Ethernet cable from downstairs to in here. I'm actually going to probably February do a room change, but I'm also going to get a video out in regards to the setup we've got, even with how the wall is behind me. But and that's once I get this bad boy fixed, which will hopefully be before Christmas. So you'll be able to see how I've got everything set up and planned. But in all of that, yeah, you can get your Ethernet cables from Bunnings. That's where I bought all mine from. Just think of a Cat 6A, so Cat like CAT 6A cable. You can get them in various lengths: 1 meter, 2 meters, 10 meters, 5 meters, and yeah, it just plugs from the back of your modem or your router. I think for memory, it's the big rectangle box for the Starlink, and then you just run that into your back of your your PlayStation, wherever that is, unless your mum's using it for her computer. But I'm sure your mum's not that tech savvy. But use Google, use YouTube as well in reference to what I'm saying, so you can understand it. Because Wi-Fi, if your router is in your lounge room and your bedroom's like 5 meters away, you got to think that Wi-Fi signal's got to go through potentially 3 or 4 walls before it gets to your PlayStation. So that's the only reason why I run Ethernet, which gives me no issues at all. But yeah, you'll see a video about how everything's set up very, very soon. I'll get out a video Sunday evening, hopefully. I'll get on recording and editing that tomorrow. And then, yeah, hopefully fresh back for a Monday stream. Hopefully we've got some cool things happening next week coming into Christmas. The thing I haven't actually, I've noticed too, is we haven't received it'll probably be tomorrow. Will it be tomorrow? 12 days of Christmas. They did it last year. Let's see if they do it again. But yeah, again, thank you to whoever just recently subscribed as well. It's now telling me 412, which is insane. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, all those good things. And yeah, go out and watch the rest of all of my other videos, because you legends are legends like that. And until Monday, take care and peace.